And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, entering the cage in this lightweight attraction from the blue corner. Hailing from Ireland, here is Merv Mulholland.
So crossing the waters and making his way across to Cage Warriors is Merv Madman Mulholland. He is representing the International Fighting Systems team and comes with a 9-4 record. He is just 21 years of age. He last fought 13 months ago, and that was with us here at Cage Warriors for Fight Night 2. It was a very good performance to start his campaign at lightweight after clinching 3 titles at welter. Though he might only show 13 pro outings, Mulholland put together a 5-1 amateur stroke semi-pro career. He has a strong Muay Thai style, but with obvious grappling abilities after taking 6 of his 9 wins by submission.
Merv Mulholland's coming off a 1-year layoff, and that was off the back of fighting 5 times in 2011, so you better he's going to be raring to go here tonight. As you mentioned, 6 of his wins by submission. He does have a very good armbar on him. He's only been to a decision once, and that was all the way back in 2009, and you know, most of his wins have come in round 1, so he'll be raring to go and off to a fast start here.
Very exciting fighter. Been involved in martial arts, as we heard, since he was just 4 years of age. Training in jiu-jitsu and boxing, always comes in superb condition as well. So although he's giving it up in the experience stakes, Merv Mulholland is very well versed in all ranges.
And his opponent tonight, fighting out of the red corner from Wales, Daniel Thomas.
And here is Wales' own Daniel Denzel Thomas, representing 3D mixed martial arts and beholden to the 19-8-1 record. It's his 4th appearance at Cage Warriors, heading towards his 30th professional bout, where he has collected 4 championship belts and taken some impressive scalps. He last fought Bellator fighter Nayeb Hazam in June, picking up a 3rd round submission victory. Mixed fortunes in the cage since mid-2010, but prior to that, Thomas went 8 straight without loss. With a tough, energetic, rugged style and a real spoiler in the grappling exchanges, Thomas is quite a handful.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 real key things to note about Daniel Denzel Thomas are that every single one of his wins has come by way of stoppage, and 19 of those makes the guy a serious finisher. The other rule is do not let him near your neck. 14 of those 19 wins have come by submission, 8 were guillotines and 6 were rear naked chokes. Only been to a decision twice in his entire career. He had a draw in February, but before that, it was all the way back in 2007 against Greg Loughran. This is his 3rd fight in 2012, so like many of the fighters here on the card, he's staying very active, and I'm sure he'll be very pleased to be here at Cage Warriors in his home country of Wales.
He believes he is back to his best and is living mixed martial arts once again. So welcome back to Cage Warriors, Daniel Denzel Thomas.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This bout scheduled for 3 rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai fighter standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in officially 154 1/4 pounds. His professional record stands 9 victories and 4 defeats. Hailing from Belfast, Northern Ireland, here is Merv, the Madman Mulholland. And next, his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in officially 153 1/2 pounds. A 28-fight veteran with 19 victories, 8 defeats, and 1 draw. From around the Valley, Wales, here's Daniel Denzel Thomas. Referee in charge, Rich Mitchell.
Rich No-Nonsense Mitchell shares the cage with the fighters for 3 rounds and the increasingly competitive lightweight division.
Ready?
We have Merv Madman Mulholland in the wrestling trunks, and we have Daniel Denzel Thomas in the white shorts. And it's Mulholland that's come across the cage early. Good in doing so. Thomas has ducked under and taken this right down to the mats.
Yeah, it was excellent timing on that takedown. It was a cross between a double leg and a knee tap that put the fight on the floor. Good work from the Welshman early in this first round.
Mulholland working off of his back nicely with elbows. looking to scoot his way back to the fence, or perhaps just do a bump, but...
Yeah, he looked as though he was trying to get his hips out for a hip bump sweep, perhaps set up the Kimura off that, but finding himself almost backed up against the cage here.
Got a bit of hand fighting at the moment. And Denzel Thomas thudding home a few body strikes.
Merv Mulholland looking to throw the legs up for the triangle. Oh, Daniel Thomas has given him one arm in and one arm out. Crooked guard here for Merv Mulholland. A lot of trouble for Denzel Thomas early.
And Merv has done a nice
setup. He's got the angle.
He was looking to take control of the leg. Will he need it to finish the submission?
He's got such a good angle. Denzel Thomas is in a lot of trouble here.
And Mulholland is punishing him with it. Mulholland has stopped Daniel Denzel Thomas in double quick time. And what a fantastic celebration. That's how much it means to him. It's a beautiful finish for Mulholland, who makes a return to Cage Warriors. A real spoil for Denzel Thomas. But let's celebrate in that victory. Mulholland submitting the submission artist. Daniel Thomas has got 14 submission wins to his record. He will appreciate when he recovers just how good that was from Merv Madman Mulholland. Let's take a look at this again. And it looked like that could have been slipping off. And just as Mulholland thought about that, he started throwing in the strikes. Denzel Thomas reacted, and I think at that point it was all too much. Rich Mitchell jumped in, called a halt to the contest, and that was it in that encounter. What an explosive finish, a combination of striking and that triangle choke. And it was good night for the Welshman. And we see there Merv Mulholland with a beautiful reverse somersault. Fantastic stuff. Let's throw this back to the cage and Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 1 minute, 22 seconds. Round number one, submission by triangle. Your winner, Merv the Madman Mulholland!
Merv is with Josh.
I'm here with our winner, Merv Mulholland. Merv, it's been just over a year since we've seen you in the Cage Warriors cage. How does it feel to come back with a victory like that?
It feels unbelievable, so it does. It was hard staying out of it for so long, and now I get back in. I feel like this is my home, this is where I'm meant to be, in the cage.
You gave up a lot in the experience category here against Denzel Thomas. Did that worry you at all moving into this fight?
It never worried me at all, no. I do my own thing. I come out, I fight every fight to win. I don't worry about my opponent, concentrate on my own game. Whatever way he plays it, he plays it.
Did you think you might be fighting off your back here in this fight? Because it's 7 submissions for you now in 10 wins, I think. So showing a good ground game.
No, well, I actually had planned to come out and strike with Denzel, so I had, because I heard he was a good wrestler. But he straight in for the takedown. Stupid me being out so long, fucking flipping, let it get to me.
You've got a good team behind you. I'm sure they're all as pleased for you as you are for yourself.
Yeah, coaches in that IFS are unreal. I want to thank my sponsors as well. Core X Nutrition, NK Performance, Valhalla Gym, the lot. And I want to thank the coaches, Paul, for he organises everything for me, and also have to give a big shout out to my mate who came over with his girl, Steve.
Okay, well, I'm sure they're all very pleased for you. We're glad to have you back, Merv. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for your winner, Merv Mulholland.
A quick apology there for any offence caused by that language, of course.